Hello, everyone. Welcome to Unique Nails by Rubia. My name is Rubia, of course, and I am doing a part two of the cracked glass sample nail that I did in the previous video. I wanted to go ahead and finish the whole hand. I just really fell in love with it. I think it came out absolutely perfect. So I wanted to go ahead and do the rest of them. I am going to be using the Glow in the Dark Baby Pink by Saviland. I've had it for a long time. All I can say is I got it from Amazon. Then I have these cellophane pieces that are already cut up. Also got it from Amazon. It comes with all kinds of colors and stuff. So I've got a few colors out that I may use. And then I have my homemade acrylic that I actually mixed myself. It's got snowflakes and stars and stuff in it. So I'm going to use that as well. I've already got my nails on, sanded and prepped. I'm going to put my blender on because I almost forgot again to put it on. Let me clean this up real quick too. Gonna do this step again. I might have forgotten to do it on my practice nail, which I often forget. So I want to make sure that I do it on the rest. So I'm just gonna do this really quick. It is an important step, and I always forget, but for some reason it doesn't matter whether I use it or not. Mine tend to stay on. Not sure how that happens. But it is a step that I want to get used to doing because I am going to be doing this professionally. And you really cannot forget to do this on a client. Really, really shouldn't forget. This is very, very important, but I have not figured out why it doesn't matter for me. I don't know if it's because of the thin layer that I put on already. Knowing there's bonder underneath, I really don't know. But it doesn't matter if I put it on or not, but I'm going to be putting it on just so that I can get used to it. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm going to fan it a little, let it dry. Okay, now I can go ahead and put my clear layer. Even though I have a thin layer on, I always put another thin layer on top of that. Only because if I'm not sure exactly how thin that layer is, and it just makes me feel safer. So I'm just going to put it on there. It does matter a whole lot to me because I am protecting my natural nail. So I feel like if I do this now, it saves time later when it's time to take everything off. And if I go too far, I know I've still got that extra layer, so that makes me feel better about doing it twice versus doing it once. So I'm just going to put this little layer on. And I also think that once I do become professional and start doing this on a regular basis on other people, it will help them to understand that they won't have to worry about their natural nail being damaged by the acrylic. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You're going to cover it anyway with your colored acrylic, but it does matter that you cover the entire nail. This also helps with colored acrylic so that it does not bleed. Colored acrylic will stain if there's no protective layer under there. So that's kind of another reason why I do that. And once you have that colored acrylic on there and there's nothing underneath it and you try to use your drill to get it off, it is not a very good idea. I've had that experience, and oh my gosh, when I tell you it is terrible, it was terrible. I had drilled so deep that I had nothing but a paper thin layer of my natural nail left. And it made my fingers so very sore that I could not do my nails for, I think it was like 3 or 4 months. So yeah, you don't want to do that. See, there's that pretty glow. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to get all of these done. Okay, so now that I have that on there, my next step is to use this Luminous Baby Pink. And if you guys did not see part 1 of my video, just take a quick look at it because I did actually turn the lights off so that you could see how pretty the glow what is on this baby pink. Actually, I didn't even let that soak in. And that's not good. And I know it might not seem like it on camera. My lighting might not be the best, so you really cannot tell that this is a baby pink, but it is. It looks kind of white on camera, I think. I apologize for that. I'm working on lighting and color for my videos, so I'm just asking everybody to bear with me while I learn. We will have to start somewhere, so my videos will improve. And I am doing this very thin because I want this to be nice and smooth. So I want to do it nice and thin. You don't want it too thick because you still have to encapsulate it. And once you encapsulate it, it's going to get a little thicker. And that's where you'll get your apex and the consistency that you're looking for. So you try not to do it so thick. But you do want the luminous part to be nice and bright and even. So you might have to take a little bit and put it towards the cuticle. You might have to make that part a little thicker, which is probably what I'm about to do because I can tell now that it's illuminated, that there's not enough there. So I'm gonna actually take this and make it a little thicker around there. That'll make it really nice. I want that to illuminate, especially because I'm going to put those pieces on it and they are going to make it, that's going to make it really, really, really stand out. So I want it to Okay. So what I'm gonna do now that I've got this on there, I'm not gonna put it in the lamp yet. I'm gonna take my pretty luminous pieces. Let's see. Let's do it this way. There's a lot of them, and some of them are a little big, so I'm gonna try to cut them up. I don't want them big. I want them very small. So I cut them up a little bit, and I'm gonna place them in here. And I'm gonna pat them down so that they stay. Oh, they're so pretty. I'm gonna put a lot. But you can do it, whichever way you like too. But I just think the more you put on there, the cooler it looks when you encapsulate it. I try to press them down as best I can. Try not to get it hanging on the sides. As soon as I get it the way I like it, so that they're as flat as they can get, I'm gonna stick it in there so that they stay put. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. I just love, love, love these. And I also ordered a whole bag of them. I can't remember where I got them from. But once I start my orders again, guys, I will be putting down the links so that you guys can kind of look and see where I'm getting my stuff from. A lot of this stuff I've had for quite some time now. So I don't remember where I got it from, and I really feel bad about that. But here in the future, I will be placing links every time I get anything new in the mail. I will do it on video so you guys can take a look, and this way I can share where I get my materials from. And look at that! Oh my gosh! I'm so excited. Okay, so now that now that I've got that on there, I'm gonna go ahead and encapsulate this. I think that is so, so cool. Nice bead there. So that should really do me some justice covering this up. I don't want any of it to come off because I'm just so in love with this. Oh my gosh. Now, the videos that I watched, they used gel. And I'm sure that using the gel, it pops. I mean, it makes it look even better. It's what's the word I'm looking for? Probably more clear than the way I'm doing it. But I do not have any gel, so I decided to go ahead and do it anyway and use acrylic. So I think the next time I do this, I'm going to do it with gel to see exactly what the difference is. Because it still magnifies it when I use this, but I heard that it magnifies even more when you use gel. So I'm excited to try it when my gel comes in. Oh, this is so pretty. I do have a piece sticking out, and I usually am so careful with that, but I mean, it's okay. I'll cut it off or shave it off, whatever. So I know I'll get to it. My puppy is in the background bugging me because he wants to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna try not to forget my apex this time. I'm hoping that actually, I kind of got an apex out of this just for encapsulating the pieces. So I'm very happy about that. I think I need to put a little bit more on the side because that does not look like it got covered at all. So I'm gonna see if I can get this part here. Jump, Maxie! He's trying to jump into his. I'm gonna admit something. I am a very, 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 very protective mommy and got him a stroller. He's very tiny. Get in there. Get in there, buddy. Come on. Good boy. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so I think I fixed that piece. And I actually think I have an apex on this, so I'm not gonna mess with it. I think that, I mean, it is a little flat. I hate to do that. Sometimes I will mess with something and ruin it. So I sometimes I'll just leave it just to be on the safe side. But I think that worked out because I had to cover that one piece, and I was able to cover that one piece. Oh, cool. Okay. So I did get it out. I see another piece here in the front that is not really covered. So I'm going to take a tiny bit and try to cover it up. That's what I love about this acrylic. It blends so well. It really blends nice. I don't use Sauvignon that often, but this does blend pretty good. And I do have an apex, which I'm very proud of. There is one or two pieces sticking out. The best thing to do is to, you got to kind of look at it from all angles to make sure that your encapsulation is right. And it's so important too because you don't want to file everything off. So you got to be really, really careful. Because sometimes you'll go to file and you'll think, okay, I can file that little tip off. And believe it or not, you can pull out pieces of it. You don't want to do that either. So it's really important to know that it's covered the right way. Mine seems to be just fine. But I'm going to wait until I file it because sometimes I can file it and make it smooth. I try to do all my smoothing beforehand. And sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. So I'm working on that as well, trying to get that under control. So I think my next finger is going to be this here because I really do want to incorporate this into my design because that cracked, I don't really look at it as, I really like the cracked glass, but to me it looks like ice because of the blue. So I wanted to kind of do like a not really winter, but I don't know, it's 110 degrees. So I wanted to kind of cool off, and looking at my nails, it's kind of a out of the box kind of thing. I don't think you have to wait till to win. Bleh. Let me say that again. I don't think you have to wait till winter to do winter nails. I don't. Um, do them any time of the year, in my opinion. Okay, so we're gonna take my pretty one here, and we're gonna do this one. Now, the only thing that is really strange about this is the stuff in it. You can see there's a snowflake in here, and you have to be able to get the snowflake in there. You can't really do this like you would all the other acrylics, like when you're going to do it from top to bottom, because of all the stuff that's in it. Believe it or not, this came in a tiny jar like this stuff, and it had so much stuff in it that's when I decided I was gonna put it in a bigger jar, and I was able to do that, but I still feel like I'm gonna have problems with it. So I'm gonna fight with this because I really do like it. And I want the snowflakes and everything to really be incorporated in this because it kind of goes with the cracked ice and the look that I'm going for. So I really want to get this in here. But I don't think I'm gonna have all these snowflakes. So I'm gonna take one out. And I'm gonna try to fix this so that one snowflake will stay right there where I put it. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually flash cure it. Maybe that'll keep it in place so that I can finish. Okay, so I flash cured it. Hopefully that will make it stay. I just want stars, and hopefully that's all I will get. It was hard to start from the tip with this. But we'll get the stars in there. No, no snowflake. Get off. No snowflake. Getting the stars on here is a little difficult, and it is giving me a little bit of trouble, but I'm very happy with this. Wanted a little bit more stars in there, but what I'm gonna do is maybe I can just poke some. No. I was just trying to see if I could grab them There we go. With my brush. Okay, I think I got some. Oh, okay, good. All right. Because there was so many stars down at the bottom, I felt like there weren't enough up at the top. So I wanted to get all the stars I could out of that. And they seem to all be to one side. So let me see if I can. I'm sorry, you guys, if I'm off camera. I really, really apologize for that. Really, I do. Got a snowflake on my hand. Okay, so that, I really like that. And I think that's really cute. So I'm just gonna freeze that into place and I'm gonna top coat that. I have noticed something with the nail tips that I'm using. Um, they are not all they don't look the same at all. Like this looks really pointy and these do not. Not sure what happened there. They all came from the same box, but for some reason they don't look the same, and I don't know why. Okay, so now that I've got that on there, I'm gonna go ahead and clear coat it. And clear coating it will make it much neater, and that won't look like the stars got jumbled up. I may go ahead and turn that into a stiletto. I might do that. This nail. It just looks pointy to me. I don't know why. And this one also has a very nice apex, so I didn't have to worry about that one. And I was able to get it nice and smooth, so that'll cut down on my filing. All right. Oh, I like that. Very, very nice. So far, so good. Very, very satisfied with the way these are coming out. Um, I'm in love with this cracked glass look. I say cracked ice. It can be whatever you want it to be honest with you. I say cracked ice because of the fact that I've got my snowflakes and my stars on there. So that's what I'm gonna call it for this set. That's what it's gonna be. Okay, so we've got that one. Now we need this one. This one is also, wait, no. I think I'm gonna do cracked glass on this one and then do the snowflakes on the pinky. I think that's how it's gonna go. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm really in love with the glow of this. I really, really don't want to deprive myself of having glow in the dark nails. So that's another reason why I'm putting more of the glow in the dark than I am of the other one, because I want them to be spectacular. I noticed that this is a little bit more drier than anything I've used. It's not runny, this powder. It's not runny. And I think my liquid to powder ratio on it is a little different because I get these big dry beads And sometimes they're a little too dry. So I'm not sure if it is the manufacturer or if it is the way I am doing it. I don't know. See, I get a nice bead on that one. I don't know. It's me. I think it's me. Because that one was really good. And it spread the way I wanted it to. And it came down the way I wanted it to. It's me. It's just me. And you'll have days like that where you just don't know if it's you that's doing something wrong. Is something wrong with your acrylic? Is the brush not working right? Is it? And then you'll get some days where everything works absolutely perfect. Oops. I try so hard not to get it on my skin, but sometimes I can't help it. I thought I was going to use some of the other colors, but I changed my mind and decided not to. Not really sure why. I guess I just wanted to stay with the pink and the iridescent. Um, but I'm gonna do plenty of other sets of these, so I'll be able to show you guys what all the other colors look like. And if any of you have done cracked glass nails, oh my gosh, I would love to see them. So don't forget to leave me a comment. Show me some pictures of your work. If you have any tips or hints or anything that you think I should be doing, something that I'm missing, a way to improve my work, anything like that, I would love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. This way you can keep up with all of the unique styles that I attempt to try and conquer. Okay, so now we're going to put our glass on. So we're going to take a piece out of here. Oh, that one's pretty thick. Some of them are thick. Some of them you really have to cut. Oh no, they're jumping all over the place. Okay. I don't want to take out too much because I don't have that many left to do. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, I see it. They're just in layers. You gotta, oh, where you going? There we go. Like I said, I like them small. But I've seen them where people do them kind of big. I guess it's just, whatever your preference is. And it's a really fun project. It's really, I think it's very imaginative, whoever came up with this. It's wonderful. I think it's so cool. I don't like to leave any empty spaces. I love to just fill it up. Just leave some spaces in between, like little cracks. Because, I mean, that is the name of it. You don't want it too full. You don't want it too empty either. So that's the... Okay, so I'm going to put that in there. No, I'm so excited. I love this. Oh, look at how it glows. I think this might be one of the best sets I've done. I think this is actually so very cool. Also, if you guys think of something that you would like to see me try on camera, please feel free to drop me a line. I like a challenge, so I will try anything that you guys ask me to try, especially if I have the material. If not, I can order it, and I'll be more than happy to try it online so that you guys can actually see how it's done. I will be taking a nail art course too so that I can learn to paint on my nails. I've seen some gorgeous designs and they are just, I just can't imagine how people learned how to do that. I've seen lions and cartoon characters and all kinds of stuff. So that's where I want to end up. I want to end up like that. My apex is coming out wonderful. I do have a lump on the side, and like I said, I try to keep them smooth. It cuts down on my filing a whole lot, and if you're not a good filer like me when it comes to shaping and stuff, you want to make sure that you can make them smooth and not as bumpy. You're not going to get great shape, right away. It's practice. It all takes a whole lot of practice. And I definitely have had my practice. Now, this one is very flat. All the other ones have an apex, and this one came out very, very flat. So I'm going to try this, you guys. I'm going to try to put an apex on this one. Don't know if I can do it, but I'm going to try. So let's see. Right about here. It's very hard to do it when you can't see it. And there it goes. Okay, so I've got an apex on here now. I'm happy about that. So I'm going to put this in the lamp. And I've got one more to go. I'm sorry, you guys. My phone rang, and because I forgot to turn off the ringer. So I'm sorry about that. Okay, so now we have that one. Oh my gosh, so pretty. And I think this last one here, I am going to do a I'm gonna do it as like this one. I'll do it that way. So I'm gonna, and I might do one snowflake. I know they like my brush, so they jump right on there. Actually, I do have one on my hand, so that might not be so bad. I might just take that one and stick it in there. We'll see how it goes. So that goes like that. Well, it did come out really nice. And since this little snowflake is stuck to me, I'm just gonna pop it in there and see what happens. I might be able to cover it up, I might not. It will work. Okay, so now I'm just gonna try to get a few stars. The stars are so cute. Oh, snowflake. Told you. I did get my stars, so I'm happy. And I'm just gonna pop this in the lamp just so that those little stars and stuff don't move, so I can get maybe a little bit more on there. So hard to, I'm gonna mix it a little bit, maybe that'll help. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now let me see if I can get just a little bit. I'm sorry, you guys. Maybe that stuff is in your way. I'm gonna try to get a little bit more. Stuff on here. I just like for the nail to be even. When I'm doing stuff like this, it is so hard to get, not for the nail to be even, but for the acrylic to be even. So I had to kind of lift it up off camera so I could really, really get a good look at it. I think I'm doing okay. I'll turn it this way. So now a client might not appreciate what you're trying to do when you're doing something like this. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna have to find a way to practice a little bit more from a different position because I want my dummy's hand to face me, and I can't really do that with my own hand. But I do like practicing the styles and stuff on my own hand because it's a lot of fun. I think that'll be it for that one. So now the only thing there is to do is put the top coat on it. Top coat, I'm sorry. Put the clear acrylic on. I'm getting a little sleepy. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on. And once we're done with this, I can put it in the lamp and make sure that everything is dry and set. So once I get that done, it's kind of thin on the front, so I'm going to put a little bit more. Oops, I want to go in there. I'm going to put a little bit more in the front. I want to make sure that when I go to sand, that when I go to file these, that they don't become too thin, because that will destroy my little babies in there. So I want to make sure that I have the right amount of thickness. I'm sorry, I went off camera again. And that I do that because sometimes if I'm working by myself, which is 99.9% of the time, I tend to lift it up closer to my face so I can see what I'm doing. So that means I go off camera, and I really don't mean to do that. But I am, like I said, I am just starting out, and I will get better. Okay, so now that I had to set it a little because it looked like it was a little runny. And that is my fault. So now I'm just gonna put a little bit more on here to make sure that the front and the apex is there. It just seems like this one is very thin, and I'm not sure why. Okay, so there we go. We have finished this one. So I'm just gonna let that sit in there for a minute. And as I clean up my materials, I just want to let you guys know that this is glow in the dark baby pink with a self-made acrylic powder mix that I tried, and it is something I've never done before, and I'm very proud that I was able to share this with you guys. And I'm going to file these and get them all nice and shaped up, put a nice shiny top coat on them, and then I will have a review shot at the end of the video. Also, take a look at the thumbnails. They're always shots of my finished product on there. And I am done. Just give this a couple more seconds so you guys can see how pretty it looks. And I haven't even filed anything yet, and they look really pretty. So look at that. That is pretty. I'm going to turn these lights off real quick so you guys can actually see. Look at the glow. Oh, that's gorgeous. And you can see the little pieces in there. So I'm very, very proud of the way this set actually came out. Okay, we can turn the lights back on. So yeah, you can, I mean, it's very simple, very easy to do. And like I said, you can do it with any color you choose. I just didn't use these because I felt like I had all the colors that I wanted. So I'm going to clean these up. Like I said, there will be a reveal shot at the end of this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also share. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.